An unfinished construction project in Golden Valley has been declared a hazardous site. City Council recently approved the declaration for the site along Douglas Drive. So now the property owner has to fix it. The property was supposed to be a senior living facility, but construction stopped in 2021 after issues with the contractor. The project is set untouched ever since. Council members describe it as, quote, an open pit, saying it's, quote, an incredibly unsafe environment, especially because it's near a school.
We have a particular duty, despite our wanting to work with the property owner, to make sure that places that are attracting youth for recreation are safe places for them.
The property owner has 30 days to take action, and if that does not happen, the city can go to a judge to get permission to fix the problem and then stick the owner with the bill. Maple Grove has received a plan for 2 new restaurants. That plan is temporarily on hold, though, to study traffic concerns. A developer wants to turn part of the parking lot where Floor and Decor, Malone's Bar and Grill, and Red Lobster are located into 2 restaurants, Hope Breakfast Bar and Dave's Hot Chicken. During a planning commission meeting this past week, much of the focus shifted to Dave's Hot Chicken and the amount of traffic that location could generate. The proposal generated concerns from restaurant neighbors, including Malone's, fearing bottlenecks at the already busy Main Street Elm Creek Boulevard intersection.
This plan scares me. I think that we have an intersection that is already in trouble, already overused.
This can be another Canes, and you, I don't think anybody wants to have that type of traffic issue that you know basically just completely mucks up an entire shopping area.
The Planning Commission tabled the plan to allow for the developer to generate a parking and traffic study. Who has the best ice cream in the Northwest Metro? We asked our followers on social media, and after thousands of votes, one shop came away as the clear winner. Delane Cleveland takes a look at what makes Cullens ice cream in Champlin a fan favorite.
Hey guys, how are you?
On a hot summer day.
All right, and we're just gonna do a kid scoop.
Few things are more satisfying
So caramel, peanut butter cups, and whipped cream.
than a trip
Okay.
to the local ice cream shop.
That one's super good.
Oh.
And for the last decade,
Chocolate with sprinkles, my favorite.
It's a good one.
Cullens has offered customers in Champlin and Brooklyn Park a sweet escape from the real world.
We built like a family environment and a community environment that people just feel good about and feel safe and feel happy when they come in and leave.
Chad Cullen opened the shop in 2014 to fulfill a dream.
I just like creating, and when I can create an ice cream or create some kind of popcorn or something that when people try it, the first thing they do is look at you and go, oh yeah. Then you know you did the right one. So
Ice creams are gonna be marked over here.
The shop offers 48 flavors of hand-scooped ice cream,
creepy crawlers, the whole deal.
a wide variety of vintage and specialty candy,
Adults come in and they say, oh my gosh, I remember getting this at the dime store when I was 5 years old.
and more bottled soda than you likely ever knew existed.
There's some fun ones in there. Waffles and syrup and bacon flavored.
Put it all together,
Watermelon flavored soda. It's a lot of fun.
This is a nice way to escape the heat.
and it's no wonder that Cullens won the CCX Viewers' Choice Award as Best Ice Cream Shop in the Northwest Metro.
I just feel like it's such an honor because that means, like, you know, we come into a community and we did something that people really, really, really like.
But after a decade of making customers feel like a kid again,
Oh yeah,
Cullen and his wife have decided
yeah.
it's time to let somebody else create these delicious concoctions.
We decided it's time to start slowing down and let someone else take it over and grow it and expand it and enjoy it.
Okay,
He says the official transfer of ownership will take place in early August.
number 1.
But he wants to ensure his customer base that the ice cream shop he helped create will be in good hands.
We wanted to make sure that whoever took it over would run it like we do and keep it up and keep the traditions up and keep up everything we were doing.
How are you?
And so that's very important to us.
In Champlin, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
One of the changes under Cullen's new ownership is that the ice cream shop will be open year-round. For the last decade, it was only open during the summer. A woman in Plymouth has cats that could be social media stars. Emily Haugen explains the story behind Camp Wobbly Cat.
Yeah, you can be the star.
There's nothing like a mother's love.
I met Rosie, Daisy, and Calvin when I was volunteering for rescue. fell in love, and they've been with me ever since. Yeah, do that. They're 7 years old now.
Chris Kaiser feels that love for her cats ×3.
They all have very fun personalities.
Her tuxedo trio move differently from most cats.
So their cerebellums never fully develop, and it causes balance and coordination issues.
Cats with cerebellar hypoplasia are a little off balance.
Not on the slippery floor.
Kaiser says their quality of life, though, is just as sweet.
Cerebellar hypoplasia doesn't cause pain. There's no shortened life expectancy with it. They seem to think they're normal, I think.
Kaiser's affections for wobbly cats extend beyond her own.
There's just so much need for foster homes.
To fosters like Snapple.
He was very severe, needed to use a cart to get around.
Since Snapple was adopted, Kaiser became a foster mom to many.
So wobbly cat's 20.
She shares their stories on social media. And people are responding.
I even have heard from people that they adopted their first CH cat because they were following my account and saw how fun my cats were.
Today, Kaiser's home is free of fosters, but her heart is full. In Plymouth, Emily Haugen, CCX News.
Kaiser says she's taking a little break from fostering so she can focus on her own wobbly crew.
A four-star boys basketball recruit from Wayzata High School made his college choice official earlier this week. We caught up with Jackson McAndrew on Wednesday. 2 weeks after narrowing his college choice to 4 schools, Wayzata senior-to-be Jackson McAndrew announced his decision Tuesday. The 6'9" wing will play college basketball at Creighton University.
What made me pick Creighton was I really had a good relationship with all the coaches on the staff there. Felt like a priority. Also the play style, I feel like it'll be a perfect fit for my game and how they play, and also winning program. They've been doing really well the last couple of years, and just in their history in general. And also their player development piece as well was big. They've developed guys like me to go into the NBA, and that's my ultimate goal.
McAndrew said it wasn't easy to call the other 3 schools in his Final Four, Notre Dame, Xavier, and Wisconsin, to tell them no. But in the end, he is happy to have the long and intense recruiting process behind him.
Yeah, it's a big relief. Obviously took a lot of my time out of my day every day. So now I can just really focus in on the next high school season and get back to work and really work on my game. I've been in the weight room a lot, working with trainers, and also just getting better all around and working on every part of my game.
Jackson and his teammates will start the season in December as defending state Class 4A champions. The Hopkins softball team qualified for the state tournament last spring for the 8th time in the past 15 years. In this CCX Sports Spotlight flashback from May, the team's future Big Ten player made a big impact. Signe Dohse has been around Hopkins softball for a while. A starter since 8th grade, the senior is now in her final weeks with the Royals, one of 11 seniors on the roster.
Most of our team comes from the same elementary school even, and if they don't, we've been playing with each other for, like I said, 10 plus years, and it's been incredible. We know each other really well. We know each other's strengths as athletes and as teammates and people, and so it's been really fun.
She ranks right up there with the best that we've had here at Hopkins throughout the years that I've been here for sure, and some of the teams I know in the past. And so she's just a great all-around athlete and a great all-around teammate.
Signe is the Hopkins starting pitcher most days.
Rip and a miss, and Dohse strikes her out.
I do like pitching, yes. I like to be in control, and yeah, it's really fun to be out on the mound working for people.
And really does damage at the plate. She leads the Royals in almost every hitting category and is batting nearly .450 for the season. But she won't tell us how Signe the pitcher would get Signe the hitter out.
Oh, I can't share that secret.
She's a 5-tool player. She has speed, she hits with power, she hits for average. She is a great competitor and bears down when the game's on the line. You want her to either have the ball in her hand on the mound, or you want her to be at the plate when there's a big-time situation.
Dohse and the Royals are looking to get back to state for a second straight season. They finished third a year ago, with Signe leading off their first tournament game with a home run. A gymnast when she was younger, Signe says she's been all in on fast pitch since committing to it full-time years ago.
I think I've always been a pretty competitive person, and once I stopped gymnastics and picked up softball full-time, it was kind of go from there, and it's been nonstop since, and it's been really fun.
An excellent student as well. Next year, she will attend school and play Division I softball at Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois.
I think it's a great distance from home. I toured campus. I really love the coaches, and I'm super grateful and thankful and really, really excited for these next 4 years. I'm going in undecided. I'm looking towards something in the health professions, but I'm not totally sure yet.
Northwestern's getting a great human being who is a good player.
Dohse and her Hopkins teammates went on to win Section 6. The Royals then finished 5th in the state Class 4A tournament. For CCX Sports, I'm John Jacobson. Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.